The thing about running Airbnbs is that it's a lonely game. Your friends and family kind of know what you're doing, but unless you're really lucky, there's no one that actually understands. And certainly even less people that can give you informed, constructive feedback. In your first few years, you're just kind of stumbling around in the dark, making all sorts of costly errors. And yeah, you're trying your best, but we can all make small mistakes that hurt our business. And one of the biggest mistakes we can make is having a bad listing, because remember, the listing is the only thing the guest sees before they book. Get it right, and your calendar and your bank balance are going to be bursting at the seams. Get it wrong, and you'll end up with no bookings or revenue, and you'll have to listen to that family member who hasn't done a thing with their life saying,
I told you Airbnb was a waste of time.
So that's why I've been making these videos. This is part 3 in my series of roasting. It's more like a gentle warming. I'm going through your listings to see if I can spot any blind spots that you have and hopefully level things up for you. Now, I plan to keep doing these. I enjoy them. I love just nosying around at your listings.
20 minutes of idle snooping around.
If you want to get involved, if you want me to do your listing, click the link below, sign up to my email newsletter, because that's where I send out the form where you can submit your listing. So first up we have Anita. This is her link, and she is in the Middle East, the Middle Easy, Gulf specific location, guests mainly from nearby countries, so it is really not like the European or UK market. I'm excited. I've never seen it. So relax and fun at Marassi Galleria Mall Direct Access. And this is in Muharraq in Bahrain. So straight away, this is a beautiful photo. I love all the textures here and the colors. Anita is obviously doing well with 4.98 review score with 43 reviews. Let's have a look at the property. These are nice photos. The furniture here looks amazing. I'm not sure what this is, some sort of beach, something, some access for something, I don't know. So the more I look at some of these photos, I'm starting to think it's maybe not taken by a professional. These are maybe, I'm just talking about the angles here. These aren't amazing angles.
That's the angle to work on, John.
The lighting could be better. Oh, his and her sinks in the bathroom. Love it. Bathroom too. There's a pool in the background. And a gym, and it looks like it's near the beach. Okay, so let's go back here. So in your 5 photos, I am not clear from here that there is a pool at this place. I mean, for me, that seems like a massive draw, and also that it's near the beach. So I would probably recommend maybe removing this balcony one. I mean, a balcony's great, but a pool is better, in my opinion. And this also exterior shot, it adds nothing. I understand that it's potentially an apartment. I don't need to see it from the outside, unless it looks stunning, but this looks sort of nice but standard enough. Potentially also add in one of these photos of the his and her sink in that bathroom. Top 10% of homes, awesome. You mentioned here the gym. Why is there no mention of the pool here? Yeah, it's here, but you know, if I'm a guest and I've clicked in here, I'm just instantly looking for things that I can discount this property for so that I can move on to the next and refine my search. A pool in one of these photos, or clear here, I mean, mall direct access, maybe that's a big draw where you are, and maybe the pool isn't, but as I say, in the UK European, I think that would be better to put here. So let's see what reviews say. Entrance directly connected to the mall.
Well, what do you know?
Maybe that is a really important thing. These are great reviews, and it's great to see, Anita, that you're replying to these as well. Yeah, I mean, it shows what I know. Everyone is talking about the mall. I don't think one person here has mentioned the pool. Beach tickets. But I'm not going to go any further. All I wanted to see was one that mentioned the pool, and it's not, no one's mentioning it. Everyone's just mentioning the mall. Here we go. Someone's finally has mentioned the pool. So this looks like a great listing. Let's see the description. Nice and tight, not too long. This is a home, not a hotel. Fair enough. Okay, so I want to try something that I've never done before, and one would think that I would have practiced this before pushing record, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to use ChatGPT. I'm going to feed it in the reviews. I'm going to get it to rewrite the listing. I'm going to tell ChatGPT that this listing is in the Middle East or Gulf specific location, and that it's not a listing that should be written like a European or UK market. Let's just see what happens. So I've said, I want you to help me craft the description for my Airbnb listing. In a second, I'll give you all the reviews that I've had so far. I want you to take the things that seem most important from these stays, from these reviews, and ensure they're emphasized in the description, as these are obviously what people value. I also want you to know that this listing is in Bahrain, and the guests are mainly from neighboring countries, so it is not really like the UK European, and I added in American market. Here are the reviews, and then I want to actually just copy in the current listing. Let's see what happens and whether I'm ever going to do this again on camera. Here's a revised listing based on your guests' reviews and the unique features of your property. The new description incorporates what guests value most, emphasizing family friendliness, cleanliness, location, and your exceptional responsiveness as a host. So mall and beach access they've suggested for the headline, or maybe that's just the headline of the description. Relax and unwind with your family and friends at this peaceful yet centrally located apartment, Maserai Residence, Bahrain. This is good. Why you love this space face, and it's literally picked out all the bits that guests have mentioned in their reviews, and it's bullet pointed them, because if those guests who stayed there liked it, chances are everyone else who values these things really wants to stay there. They just need to see it up front in their face in the description. And yeah, ChatGPT put them all top, puts the beach in there. Where is the pool? Swimming pool here. It does mention it. So this is great. This is interesting as well. Guests consistently highlight the cleanliness, convenience, and the warm hospitality, and that's useful as well. If you're a prospective guest, they will probably read those reviews, but to have it all summarized here is really useful. And this is good too. It's a home, not a hotel, which is what Anita had put in there. This sort of makes it slightly more, a different way to put it. Important notes. So again, we just had smoking is not prohibited, but this is useful as well. This is good too. Was this, I just can't remember if this was in the description, but that's useful. What past guests say, probably take that out because they can just go and look at that in the reviews. But look, this is a good start. So hopefully that's been useful, and hopefully that's been a way where I've been able to provide some value, because I don't know the Gulf or the Middle East market, but ChatGPT knows everything. So hopefully that's useful. Maybe I'll try that with the next one as well. But thank you, Anita. So next up we have Phil. Ropa is my wife. What do we want to discuss? So nothing, just the listing. So here we go. So in Sheffield, charming detached 4-bed home. I really hope you can't hear this on the mic, but there is literally roadworks have just begun right outside my house. So this is in Catcliffe in the UK. 36 reviews, and you've got 5. So Ropa, you are smashing it. It's a guest favorite straight away. Striking photo here. Love this paneling. Love this light with the plants above it. Love these. All of these photos are amazing. So I mean, I don't know exactly. I mean, Sheffield is Sheffield. Let's have a look at it. Ooh, I like that photo. I love the sort of symmetry of that and striking lights around the TV and the actual thing that's on the TV.
The color coordination, the symmetry.
Nice kitchen. Really love this. I love these bedrooms as well. You can see the expense that's been put into this to actually create this. Love that there's 2 windows in here. All super nice, super tasteful. The decor is awesome. So 4 bedrooms. Bathroom is awesome. Bathroom number 2 is awesome too. Love these tiles, and an office as well. Oh, right. So you're really catering to people who are here to work. So I'm curious why this was an office and not a bedroom. This may be strategic, or if you want to attract people coming for work, these may be your target guests, your target audience, or it might be the case that this was maybe just too small for a bedroom. Either way, I think it's smart. An office is a great idea. I love that the chair's here. This is a good chair. It's not just like some thrown in crap chair. I would have liked to have seen a laptop or some sort of computer, maybe a couple of monitors here as well. Like if someone's coming here for work, they may not bring their own monitors. They will bring a laptop, but if you can have 2 monitors, I have no idea why people use 2 monitors. I've only ever had my laptop, but I see people have multiple monitors. It looks cool. If you could have them set up and maybe a laptop there as well, I think that would be an added draw for these people who are coming to work. Big back garden. I would like to know how you maintain that. This is one of my drawbacks that I always talk about when you have a house, is that you have a front and back garden. This is a massive garden. Like, how often does that grass need cut? Is it a headache for you? Please let me know in the comments. Good, beautiful house here. So the cost is $147 per night, which seems good. Let's have a look at our availability. So lots of weekend bookings in here, some good bookings in April, some bookings in May, a little cheeky one night in there maybe. The demand looks good. I honestly don't know what happens in Sheffield or in Catcliffe, so let's have a look at the reviews. I mean, everyone is smashing it. They love it. Yeah, all 5 stars. I'm trying to get a sense of who these people are. Are they families? Are they couples? Are they people coming for work? Oh, smashing it there. Christmas tree up at Christmas. That takes a bit of work. That's something that when you're operating at scale you can't really do, but if you've got 1 or 2 places, it's a really nice touch for people who are coming to maybe visit family and they want to feel like something's Christmassy. So really nice touch. Yeah, I mean, this is awesome. There's nothing here in my opinion that I can roast. The photos are great, the reviews are amazing, the price looks good. Is there a booking.com? Let's see what this booking.com listing looks like. Oh, you see, told you I like that photo. So I'm curious why this is your main photo on booking.com but not on Airbnb. I do really like this in terms of just the angle of it, but I do think this one sort of more clearly shows that there is more seating area for the 7 people who you are hosting, and I think that is probably going to be more effective in getting bookings. When you see this one, you don't really know, is this like one seater, as everyone else sitting on the floor, like many other properties offer. I think, you know, one thing that you could potentially add here, if you are targeting families, which we might actually be able to see here, is some kids stuff. Football net, a swing set, stuff like that. Just something that's gonna like be an extra little draw for your ideal guest. So this is a group, family, group, family, group. Yeah, I mean, 4 families, 7 groups of friends, 2 solo travelers, and 5 business travelers. Interesting. Let's see what the business traveler said. 3rd time now for working away. We even had a Christmas tree up. Why is this person for the 3rd time still booking through booking.com? Ruby, you need to fix this. You need to be offering a discounted rate for this person to come back and stay with you direct. They obviously love it. They're going to love you even more if you offer them a cheaper rate.
Boom. Roasted.
Bins had not been emptied. No. Things happen. Cleaners miss things. Interestingly, no one has mentioned the desk, and the desk on booking.com is not included in these pictures. Now, you get many more pictures to play with here compared to Airbnb. Could be the case that you sacrifice this kitchen one to have the desk, because you can see the kitchen here. You've also 2 of the living room. Do like that one. Add the desk in. You're obviously attracting business travelers. You could attract even more if you have kitted that desk out with monitors and a laptop. You would attract even more families if you kit out this garden. I know it's winter now, you're not going to do it now, but come in spring with some stuff the kids can play with. It's just going to be an extra draw, that extra little thing that when someone's trying to decide between your property and another, that the kids will be the ones that say, I want the one with the swings, or the person who is the worker in the family will be like, I want this one with the actual office. But Phil and Rupa, you're smashing it. So next up we have Grace. She is just looking for advice on how she can improve things further. It's their family home, so it's more of a side hustle. All the best. Okay, so I wonder, is it a family home that they are living in, or a family home that they've moved out of and are just keeping hold of but renting out? They must have moved out, because it's the entire home. Stunning is the right word. This is incredible looking.
10 out of 10.
That is right up my street in terms of design. Love these colors, this quirky stuff. I mean, whilst this is an awesome image, I don't think it has the quality in terms of the camera quality to show it in its best light. Are these taken on a phone? Are these taken from somewhere else? I mean, the coving on the ceiling, everything here is phenomenal, but I feel like it's losing a bit of its quality just from the photo image quality. Kitchen, phenomenal, absolutely amazing. Can you come and design my kitchen? This is unreal, first class. Bedroom is outstanding. Fireplace, the windows, the radiator, love everything about this. Does the cat come with it? I hope not.
You're in for a real surprise.
2 bathrooms, both absolutely beautiful. Wow, what a back garden. That is a stunning shot. It just gets even better. So this is phenomenal. A laundry area with another toilet. Exterior is beautiful as well. Outstanding. So 72 reviews, 4.99, 9 guests. Wow. I mean, there's nothing that I can say in terms of the property itself. It looks phenomenal. How much does it cost to stay in? Because I want to stay there. So we're 9 people, £260 a night. No bother. 100% for 9 people. That is worth it. Especially if you're a family. Cleaning fee of 60 quid. I would doubt very much that property can be cleaned for 60 quid. Like, is that a nominal fee? Could that be done for 60 quid? That's bound to take a 5-bedroom house. That's bound to take 3-4 hours, maybe. If you're paying 15 quid an hour, maybe, to a cleaner. One thing I would say to be mindful of is this is just, it's beautiful. There's so much stuff. All this stuff, all these shelves, all these pots, everything, every little knick-knack and beautiful thing that you've put in there does need to get cleaned. A wee wipe down every so often, because spider webs can form between them, dust can settle, hairs can get caught, fluff, and just things can quickly, not quickly, but over time become just a little grubby and just a little untidy, unclean. I'd also say that I hope there hasn't been any damage here, but all this stuff it's beautiful. It's like not like stuff you just get out of the shop. Be careful with how nice the stuff is that you put in there. Hopefully you haven't had any breakages, any issues. If you're sleeping 9 people, there is a chance that you will get groups of 9 who are coming for a birthday party or whatever and just see this beautiful property and just maybe go a little bit wild, and stuff can get knocked off a shelf or picked up to look at and set back and scrape something. Like, it's such a beautiful house, but I think to actually remove any of this stuff would take away from the vibe of the place. So the key thing that you need to do is just be super careful about vetting the guests that you let in. Focus very much on families, on groups of like sort of older people. Like, everyone is just loving it. Oh, ideal for a city 40th party. that fills me with anxiety. I mean, they're all 5 stars apart from one, but like the cats do come with the property.
Surprise!
Okay, we'll check the list and I'll check the description in a minute, because I need to make sure that is mentioned, because people obviously get allergic to cats. Tastefully decorated like a house from an interior design magazine. I agree, it looks outstanding. As hosts, you guys seem like you're smashing it. You're doing everything for these guests, recommending places. It's close for the Peak District for walks. Hopefully that is why lots of people are coming here. So we're using it for business meetings. So yeah, you feed the cats. It was not what we were expecting, but they were no bother, and they were asked by Grace and Catherine if cats were an issue before the booking was accepted and finalised. That's smart. If you're happy with pets, Go ahead. Cats made us feel very at home. I think the cats are mentioned a lot here, so potentially you could be leaning into this. The property comes with cats. Loved having the fur. Like, this is mentioned again and again, so I'm actually thinking this is something that potentially you should be talking more about. One, to put off people who don't like cats or are allergic to them, but it's a unique selling point. Not every property that you're going to stay in comes with cats, so it's obviously not mentioned here. Let's see the description. Do have 2 cats that would need feeding when we aren't home. So you actually live there as well. So I'm curious how that goes. And 1, where do you go when the guests are there? And 2, like, does that not make you feel how do you balance that? It's your stuff, all your stuff's in the wardrobes and things. Like, is there maybe a spare room that you lock everything away in? It's an interesting and unique way to Airbnb a property. So 5 bedrooms available, which makes me think that potentially there's a 6th that gets locked. So yeah, this is your family home. Okay. I mean, I don't really know what else to say about it. I don't know where you go. This is a family home with 5 bedrooms. You have children. I'd love to know where you go. Please let me know in the comments, because I don't know. I'm speechless. It's a beautiful property. You're doing amazing things with it. I think lean into the cats. Have at least a cat in one of these photos. This photo is sort of dead because you can't really see it properly. Oh, you do have a photo of the cat. It's blending in.
Camouflage.
I think whilst this photo is beautiful of the outside, because of the way it's cropped, it sort of loses a bit. Maybe one of the photos of out the back would fit more nicely there. The outside looking up at the back of the house, which was stunning, or anywhere else in the property. Of all the bedrooms, I wouldn't have chosen this one for the only bedroom image, because I feel like some of the other ones were much more impactful and striking. But overall, it's an unbelievable property. Well done. I've enjoyed looking through these listings. If you enjoy them and you want me to do more of them, please leave me a comment down below, just so that I know that I'm not barking up a tree here that no one cares about. And if you want me to look at your listing, then click the link below. Join my email subscriber list, because that's where I send this form to submit your listing. And if you've enjoyed it, you might want to check out the other ones that I've done. Click this video here, hit subscribe of course, and I'll see you in the next one.